this unit back in 2015, but only since last year I have been using it extensively. In fact, I'm using it practically every day. It is an Akai S3000Xl. It's from the Akai S series that were released back in 1995, if I'm correct. It is a 16-bit machine. This unit has 32 megabytes of memory RAM. The maximum sample rate of this machine is 44.1 kilohertz. But what you can do is that you can set it at half speed. So when you record something, when you are sampling something, you can do it at 22.05 kilohertz. And that's when the magic happens, in my opinion. As you can see, this unit still relies on a floppy drive, because I still love to this day working with these little floppy disks, which is quite frankly a slow process, but for me it's still part of the game, and I love saving and archiving samples onto these little disks. Yeah, sooner or later though, I will have to replace the drive with probably a Gotek USB stick reader. One cool feature about the Akai S3000Xl is that in the back you have the proper outputs and also the MIDI jacks, but you have also 8 individual outputs, and this could be very useful when it comes to do mix down, or in my case when it comes to do live session and improvisation with the machine. So how it works is that in the machine you have, of course, samples. These samples have to be assigned to little programs, and each of these programs can have its own individual output. So in my case, I go out from the sampler into the mixer from 5 individual outputs. Each of these 5 individual outputs are assigned to their own MIDI channel. So that way it allows me to do live mixes and live performance, because you know the mixer allows me to improvise a lot, and it's really fun to do, and it's a really cool way to start a new track. So in a nutshell, that's how I'm working with the machine. Working with old technologies is always challenging, and this machine is no exception. I mean, it's not user-friendly. You have to put the time and the effort, you know, to learn properly how it works, and still it's always throwing curveballs at you. And yeah, obstacles and constraints, that's what I'm looking for when I'm creating, when I do art, when I do music, because that's what makes you surpass yourself, find something else, go elsewhere. That's the beauty of it. So that's why I love to this day working with old technologies, old machine. And that's the reason why I love it this much. So yeah, the Akai S3000Xl.
Tu as fait une belle connerie.